Hello, Jules, Practical Mystic here, helping folks to walk their own mystical path with practical feet. And today I'd like to talk to you as I go about a walk this morning. I'd like to talk to you about something that's been weighing heavily on my mind, and that is this idea of being stuck. And I think that it might be safe to say that we've all had that feeling at one time or another in our lives. That feeling of being stuck in something for various reasons. Perhaps the idea of shifting out of that something, that relationship, that job, that living situation, family situation, perhaps the idea of shifting out of that seems really, really scary. Even as uncomfortable as it might be to be stuck in that situation, the feeling of moving out of it is like the great unknown. We don't know what lies on the other side. But, it does a great disservice to us and to our own highest good, to our own creativity and our own work in this world. It does a great disservice to us to remain stuck in situations. Now, we always can learn from every situation that we're in, so that feeling of being stuck is actually teaching us quite a bit, teaching us what it means to be stuck. What does that feel like viscerally? What does that feel like emotionally and spiritually? How does that manifest in our lives every single day? For me, as an example, at one point in time in my life, I felt so stuck in a situation, but I actually didn't know that that's the feelings that I was having. All I knew is that suddenly I was really mad a lot, all the time, and my fuse was short. I couldn't quite put my finger on it because normally I'm quite a jovial person. But all of a sudden in my life, for months and months, I was just mad at the world, mad at everyone. Nobody could say anything right. I was just mad. And after quite a lot of searching and sitting with that feeling and being really uncomfortable and having lots and lots of talks with friends and mentors, I came to the conclusion that I was not happy where I was. I was feeling very stuck, and it's a very helpless feeling, and I hate that feeling. And I wonder if any of you know what that feels like. I'm going to turn around here on my walk. And so now I know what that feels like, and I can recognize it if and when that situation or a similar one were to arise. But what can we do about it? I can't just leave my job tomorrow. I actually have bills to pay, and I have to support my little guy and myself. And my life is set up for that right now. And it doesn't mean that it always will be, but that's the way it is right now. So what do I choose to do about that? And this can be applied to any situation. I've had several teachers tell me at various times in my life and get this, it is so simple. Do one thing different every day. Just one. No matter how small. Doesn't matter. Just one thing. So here's what I started to do. On the way home from work, I drive a little differently. So simple, so easy. My little guy likes to notice all the different things. Mama, why are you driving this way? Mama, where are we going? Because he's really observant. Do one thing different every day. This morning, I have a few minutes before work, miraculously, like never happens. So what am I doing? I'm taking a walk on this beautiful path through this wetland area in the middle of January. Because I just need to do something different. One thing different every day. Who knows what I might see? Who knows? Gosh, I didn't know this place was here. But the point of it is that it gets my mind out of that drudgery, that doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Maybe you've heard of that one. The definition of insanity. I'm not insane, but I have been comfortable, and I know what to expect in the stuck place. Now, I would like to break out of that stuck place, and so I'm choosing to do one very small thing different every day. And it doesn't have to be the same small thing. It could be different, pick something new every day. And this, because I've seen this done before in my own life and in many other folks in their lives, will help just break me out of that rut. Just get me out. And someday, those little tiny small things can turn into bigger things. And then maybe bigger things. And who knows what might be laid in my path. Another opportunity to shift in a bit of a bigger way. Who knows what will come. But something always comes. And it always does. And we just have to trust that. Okay, I've said a lot. And I hope that you are having a wonderful day. And take a look at the areas in your own life where you might be feeling that stuck feeling. And think about ways, tiny ways maybe to start, that you can just do one thing a little bit different. Have lunch at a different place. Talk with a different friend. Choose to do something different with your Friday night. Whatever it is, I implore you and I applaud you and I wish you the very best. And go easy on yourself because you are doing the best that you can. Okay, cheers.